The Department of Medicine has evolved enormously over the past several decades. We started small and we've become enormous.
When I came in 1973, there were less than 100 faculty, and I think I was the only woman physician, one of 2 or 3. Now the department's almost 1,000 faculty and 51% are women.
We have really wonderful relationships with the affiliates that span our system. We work very closely with the Veterans Administration Medical Center, Denver Health, National Jewish Health, and PSL to create a very broad spectrum of training, of patient care, and also of academic opportunities.
It really was with the move to the old Fitzsimmons Army Hospital campus, now the Anschutz Medical Campus, that the clinical programs in the Department of Medicine have grown spectacularly and excelled.
The Department of Medicine has developed a very strong, productive, constructive relationship with the administrators at UC Health. We are on the same page in terms of delivering the absolute highest quality of care, as well as using the resources that are generated in the clinical care setting to develop and extend our academic programs.
And our research community is growing in part because of the resources we get from those clinical practices. So the environment here is pretty exciting.
And what I inherited in 2010 was a very healthy Department of Medicine. The Department of Medicine had outstanding leaders, and it had outstanding faculty, and attracted superb trainees. What's happened over the past 7 years is we have built on those strengths, doubled the amount of clinical activities.
Our faculty practice is growing at a rate of about 15% per year, which is kind of unprecedented in medicine.
And that allowed us to focus our efforts on specific programs like the Center for Lungs and Breathing, the Center for Personalized Medicine.
Our physician scientist training program.
The asthma clinical program.
Started a med peds residency.
The pathways, our Wednesday education sessions.
Longitudinal integrated curriculum models.
Building interdisciplinary research careers in women's health grant from NIH that we just got renewed for the 3rd time.
So it's just team science at its best, and I'm really proud to be part of that.
The strength of this place is the faculty, the students, and the trainees.
The people.
The people.
The people in the Department of Medicine.
They're sort of like an extended family.
They're really the heart of the department. And
incredibly diverse.
Almost uniformly brilliant.
I come from Texas. I've never been in a place that has had snow before, and everyone was willing to help me out when I crashed my car.
I just feel very privileged to work with so many bright, smart,
collaborative, interactive,
happy, energetic,
enthusiastic, innovative,
dedicated, grateful,
curious, and extremely friendly.
Above all, committed to our patients.
And they're not afraid to help each other.
The Department of Medicine has really focused on increasing diversity within the program, and I really see its efforts there taking it far in the future.
I'm particularly excited about the growth within our pipeline programs, whether it's reaching out to K through 12 students, working with college students. I think it's just very important that we provide mentorship for the future generation of physicians.
My colleague Maggie Wehrman is working on gender equity issues, supported by Dr. Schwartz, which will improve focus and treatment in terms of gender equity.
I've been really proud to be part of a department that's taken a leadership role to enhance diversity in our academic environment.
My own feeling is we haven't reached our goal yet.
They brought in a division head who's a woman, so that helps.
There's a real need to have diverse points of view in every activity that we do.
I think together we have achieved as a department a lot of things that are result of our similarities but also a result of our differences, and I think we have a bright future.
For me, the Department of Medicine is about 2 things. One is delivering the absolute best care we can to patients, but it's also an equal and very strong commitment to always making that care better through research, quality improvement, and education.
Our mission is grounded in the 4 pillars, which are clinical research, clinical care, education, and outreach, right?
The clinical care pillar is really what it's all about in a way. We're here not just to learn esoteric knowledge, but to learn knowledge that can help people's health in the maximal way.
everything we do centers around patient care.
The whole team at University of Colorado has just been wonderful. I feel like they all really care about what happens to you.
CU has a reputation of being a clinical powerhouse. People come here because they know that there will be excellent physicians when they leave.
I think the expectation of every student in every program that comes on this campus, which is a realistic expectation, is that if you put in the work, you're going to get fabulous training.
The bottom line is that we really do feel like if we're not moving forward, we're really not doing our job, and so we continue to innovate and advance our program so that we can do the best by our patients in the future.
Community outreach is very important because we serve the entire Rocky Mountain region.
The programs that medicine has helped put together, like the Dawn Clinic and the Refugee Clinic here in Aurora, have been fabulous.
The Dawn Clinic, I think, represents the heart of medicine and the passion of our students and of our younger generation who really wanted to do something to give back to the community.
I also see us playing a much more interactive role with the community as UC Health begins to develop a much more integrated health system that merges community activities with university activities.
The legacy of the Department of Medicine, I think, is in its people.
We're relatively young, if you think about us, compared to other institutions, but we have an amazing past. I think we have more momentum than anywhere else in the country. We're doing all the right things, and we certainly have all the right people.
But I feel like the legacy is something that's evolving currently, and I think each of us is involved in establishing what will be the legacy in the future for the Department of Medicine.
I don't believe very much in personal legacy. I believe in institutional legacy, and I think the legacy that we're creating is going to fundamentally change the way we think about disease processes and fundamentally change the way we deliver health care.